What happens when you have an MMA fighter doing a promotional bit at an NBA game? Apparently the unexpected and unpredictable. And who better to epitomize this unpredictable nature than former UFC champ Connor McGregor? Today, we're not talking about his exploits in the octagon. No, we're talking about a bizarre incident at a basketball game. An incident where McGregor ended up knocking out the Miami Heat mascot, Bernie, during a mid-game skit. You heard that right, folks. Buckle up because this story is as odd as they come. It was Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets. Fans were on the edge of their seats and the atmosphere was electric, and McGregor was in the building. Not for a face-off with an NBA star, but for a promotional bit for a pain relief spray during a third-quarter stoppage. There stood Bernie, sporting oversized boxing gloves and a robe, ready for a mock fight with McGregor. The crowd, always game for a good show, watched in anticipation. A few boos for McGregor echoed in the arena, but the air was mostly filled with the collective excitement of the fans. Picture this, folks. Here's Connor McGregor, ex-UFC champ, in the middle of a basketball court with Bernie, the Miami Heat mascot. It was all meant to be in good fun, right? But this is Connor McGregor we're talking about. The man's a professional fighter. Now, you'd think he'd dial it down for a bit of halftime entertainment, but it seems the universe had a different script in mind. As the skit unfolds, McGregor, ever the showman, decides to throw a faux punch at Bernie, presumably expecting the mascot to play along. But then, bam! Down goes Bernie, sprawling on the floor, knocked out cold. Talk about a left hook. You could practically hear the collective gasp from the crowd. They came for a basketball game and got a ringside seat to a mascot knockout instead. Unbelievable, right? McGregor, perhaps acting on instinct, lands another punch on the down mascot. If the crowd was stunned before, now they were absolutely floored. It was like the entire arena held its breath for a moment, the silence only broken by the thud of Bernie hitting the court floor. You couldn't make this stuff up if you tried. Just when things started to look a little too real, McGregor, being the pro he is, decided to improvise. Sporting his classic McGregor grin, he reaches for the pain relief spray, his promotional prop for the day, and sprays it at the downed Bernie. You've got to hand it to McGregor, the man knows how to save face. As the crowd took in the unexpected turn of events, there was a smattering of chuckles. Relief? Perhaps. Or maybe just a testament to McGregor's quick wit. In the meantime, the Heat's in-game promotional team sprang into action. They hurriedly ushered Bernie off the court, their expressions a mix of surprise and concern. The spectacle had taken a turn no one had anticipated, and they had a potentially injured mascot on their hands. As for Bernie, or more precisely the man underneath the mascot costume, he sought medical attention immediately after the incident. Although the unexpected blow was indeed a shock, fortunately his injuries were not severe. After being administered some pain medication, he was able to go home and rest. His typical day at work had certainly taken an unexpected twist, but he was okay. Now, it's essential to remember that McGregor is a professional fighter by trade. He punches pack a punch, no pun intended. However, on this occasion, it was clear that he had not intended to cause harm. After all, he was participating in a lighthearted skit during a basketball game, not stepping into the octagon for a UFC bout. The incident served as a stark reminder of the power behind McGregor's fists, even when he's not in the ring. Yet, this isn't the first time McGregor's aggressive nature has found a spotlight outside of the UFC ring. The charismatic Irish fighter, no stranger to controversy, has had several instances of questionable behavior in the past. Let's take a moment to revisit some of these incidents that might suggest a pattern of impulsivity in McGregor's actions. One of the most notable incidents occurred in April 2018 when McGregor, enraged at UFC fighter Khabib Nurmagomedov for an altercation with his teammate Artyom Lobov, attacked a bus carrying Nurmagomedov and other UFC fighters at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. McGregor hurled a dolly at the bus, causing injury to several fighters and landing him in legal hot water. Another instance dates back to March 2019 when McGregor was arrested in Miami for allegedly smashing and stealing a fan's phone outside a hotel. McGregor eventually settled the matter out of court, but the incident was a significant blot on his public image. In addition to these instances, there was yet another event that further underlines McGregor's unpredictable behavior outside of his professional fights. In August 2020, McGregor found himself embroiled in controversy once again when he was arrested in Corsica on suspicion of attempted sexual assault and indecent exposure. The incident reportedly occurred in a bar where McGregor was alleged to have exhibited inappropriate behavior. Though he was later released without being charged, the situation added another layer to the growing list of incidents marring McGregor's reputation. The legal troubles and repeated poor judgment cast a shadow over McGregor's illustrious fighting career, raising serious questions about his conduct outside the octagon. This pattern of impulsive behavior doesn't seem confined to any one particular environment. Whether it's a bus filled with UFC fighters, a fan interaction outside a hotel, a bar in Corsica, or now a promotional skit at an NBA game, McGregor's propensity for trouble seems to be omnipresent. While it's clear that McGregor carries the same intensity from his fights into his day-to-day life, it's this lack of distinction that often lands him in hot water. For all his talent and charisma, McGregor's repeated incidents underline a stark dichotomy. On one hand, he's a renowned professional fighter. On the other, a public figure whose unpredictable actions outside of the ring continue to draw criticism. This latest incident with the Miami Heat's mascot, Bernie, only adds fuel to the ongoing conversation about McGregor's conduct. Ultimately, it serves as another stark reminder of the responsibilities athletes have as role models and public figures. These incidents, coupled with the latest mascot mishap, suggest that McGregor's fiery spirit isn't just confined to the octagon. It raises concerns about his ability to manage his aggressive tendencies, especially in situations that don't warrant physical violence. While his prowess in the octagon has earned him fame, his behavior outside of it sometimes begs the question, how much of the fighter can McGregor leave in the ring? Now, back to the incident at hand. This strange event turned out to be a night that the Miami crowd, the viewers at home, and certainly the man under the Bernie costume won't forget anytime soon. An unexpected incident that serves as a testament to the unpredictable nature of live sports events, especially when you have personalities like Connor Mcgregor in the mix. But the knockout wasn't the only incident involving McGregor that took place on this memorable night. There's another layer to this story that casts a shadow over the evening's events. In an unfortunate twist, the same night saw the Irish fighter become embroiled in a rather serious controversy. As the night wore on, the jovial atmosphere of the game was overshadowed by a more serious controversy. Reports emerged that McGregor, the same athlete who had inadvertently knocked out Bernie, was now at the center of sexual assault allegations. According to these reports, the alleged assault occurred at the very same game, a jarring contrast to the humorous situation with the mascot earlier on. As of now, this case is ongoing and the full details are yet to be revealed. McGregor's legal team has firmly denied all allegations and an investigation is in progress. The night that began with playful jests and unexpected surprises ended with a cloud of disquiet. It serves as a poignant reminder that behind the spectacle and entertainment, serious incidents can and do occur. As we wrap up this fascinating tale of unpredictability in the world of sports, we invite you to share your thoughts on the incident. Was it an unfortunate accident, an entertaining spectacle, or a testament to McGregor's raw power? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more riveting stories from the sports world. Stay tuned for updates on McGregor's story. We assure you, there's never a dull moment when he's involved.